Shalom, everybody. Oh my goodness, we are just waking up. It is so late. It is 1:30 in the afternoon. Don't ask me how, okay? All I know is that, I was up this morning because I decided that I wanted to start giving Yahuah more of my time, And I keep running across all these people that are saying, and even I have said it, but I didn't realize that, even me too, I could fall victim of spending more time with something than I do Yahuah, And I'm on YouTube a great deal of the day. And I don't want to... Bless you. Bless you. I don't want to be on YouTube all day, even though I'm listening to worship and praise and I'm looking up... I'm looking up things that have to do with him. I'm still spending a great deal of my day on here. And even, I have to be strict and stern on myself as well. The more time that you spend with something and you're not spending it with Yahuah, that becomes your God. Regardless if you understand or if you don't understand, this is what it is. So when 2 a.m. came around, 3 a.m. came around, Yahuah led me to do something. So here I am on the tube. Like, you can't be doing that. You have to specifically set aside a time for him. So I said, starting today, because tomorrow is not promised and we have to get it right now. We can't keep putting things off, as if it'll happen. You could die. See what I'm saying? So when 3 a.m. came, I remember it being like 3:30. I am so sorry. I cannot believe I'm just now getting up. But, man, I was like, I will not put this off. So before I went to sleep, I think from 3:30 to almost 5, I asked Yah what scripture that he wanted me to read. And he told me, he showed me, And so when I read it, I was like, wow. It was so amazing. He had me read Joshua chapter 4. And when I first read it, I really didn't understand. So I started praying, and asked Yah, I apologize. What did he mean by Joshua chapter 4? And he had me to go back and overlook it. Like the stones were made for a memorial, What rivers have Yahuah dried up in your life so that you could cross over and make it to where you needed to cross over? So I was like, wow. And don't ever forget what he's done for you. You should always have meetings with your family to where you're sitting around in a circle. And I know, you get together with your family and, we talk about a whole bunch of unnecessary things that don't matter. But we need to all sit around and remember what Yah has did for us and where he's brought us from. And, maybe something tragic happens, like that car accident that I was just in. And it's so funny because the night before last, I was asleep. And as I was starting to doze off, I heard this loud crash. And I remember jumping out of my sleep. And I was like, what was that? Fast forward 2 nights later, or a whole night later, Yah I'm sorry. Fast forward a night later, Yahuah, he's bringing me back. Like, don't forget. So I'm like, dang, he does everything for a reason. I was like, why did I hear a crash? And it's so crazy because I wrote it down in my journal that I heard that noise and that it woke. I literally jumped out of my sleep. And for me to read Joshua 4, it's like, y'all's like, don't ever forget. So it's okay to create your own memorial days. It's okay to create. We gonna get to it, okay? It's okay to create your own memorial days, and create. Okay, on this day, on August 21st of every year, this will be a memorial that Yahuah saved us and that we did not die on the freeway where, when you look at the situation, we should have, but we didn't. So Yah has preserved us and reserved us for a special purpose. So, now that that's out of the way, the reason why I have this lovely face here on the camera is because Miss Zoe had a dream the other night, and when she told me the dream, we were out in the car, we was driving, and we were supposed to record it then. But by the time we got back home and I had baked the cake and all these things take place, I forgot. I'm gonna be honest. So now Zoe has her time to tell her dream, and this dream is so important and it is so significant. So go ahead and tell the dream, love.
When me and my friend were blowing the shofar, I kept on looking back to her. She was like, her eyes were closed, and every time though, and then someone came to help us, and then
you said something about
oh, I remember. He came to help us, and he was like, what happened? And then I said, every time we blew the shofar, her eyes kept on going closed. So he said, let me help you. Then the end of my dream was,
you said that she died.
She was dead, and all the fishies, they were red and dead.
All the fish? All the fish were red and dead?
And they were on top of her.
They were on top of your friend? So you said everybody who blew the shofar with you...
No, it was only me and my friend.
So you said your friend blew the shofar, and she did what?
Every time we blew the shofar, she was like this. Every time I turned around.
Like she was passing out, or she was? You did say that. Okay. So Zoe said she had a dream that she was blowing a shofar with her friend. And every time her friend would blow the shofar, she would pass out. And every time Zoe would blow the shofar, she was fine. So she said, was it a man or a woman who came to help you?
A woman.
So a woman came to help her blow the shofar. And he said when she blew the shofar, there were a lot of fishes. And they turned red and they all died. And so did your friend?
Because she kept on passing out, and I didn't understand.
You didn't understand why she kept passing out?
So I called someone to help.
And when the woman came and blew the shofar, that's when your friend died and the fishes too? Okay. So when my daughter first told me this dream, all I could think about was how Yahuah HaMashiach said that you would go out and you would be fishers of men. So I know a lot of dead fish could represent a lot of dead people. Yes, a lot of dead men, a lot of dead people. And in my old video, when I told you, like, I kept dreaming about all this red stuff, that could also represent blood, you know. And the angel who sounded the trumpet. Yes.
This kind of woke me up.
Okay. So it's kind of like the angel. It sounded like an angel came and sounded a shofar. And her friend and these men, fishes, died afterwards. And you said that you were still alive, right? So my whole thing is, y'all, teach your children the ways of Yahuah, that they too shall be saved, because there is no excuse. And just like it says in the book of Psalms, though 1,000 may fall at your side and 10,000 at thy right hand, it shall not come nigh you. And this is the reason why we should be seeking Yah. And I'm going to say it again, we also should be fasting. So many people have plans. They're making plans, but none of their plans include Yah. You see what I mean? You don't want to be one of these red fishies. Oh, hold on. You don't want to be one of these red fishies. You see what I'm saying? You don't want to be one of the people that when the angels come and sound the shofar, that you're getting knocked off. You know, I'm just being honest. You want to be preserved in the way of Yahuah. You want to be covered in the shadow of his wings. And you know, y'all said that he'll pour out his spirit amongst everybody. We also need to be praying over our kids. And I try to make sure that every night and every day that I wake up, that I pray that Yahuah place a hedge of protection over my kids and over myself, that we shall be preserved and reserved for the tasks that Yahuah have for us. So it's late. It's late in the day. We got to get up. I just wanted to make sure that before I even get my day started, before I make a phone call, that I deliver this message and that I give first Yah my time. So I'm going to say shalom to everybody. I'm going to get off camera. Me and my daughter are about to pray and we're about to get our day started. So have a good day, y'all. Shalom.